Hello everyone, this is Matt with Storm Central for the latest on the heat wave and severe weather forecasted. Alright, we're going to go right to the outlook right now. Storm Central graphical temp forecast heat wave for the next 5 to 7 days. Shut off the great music and we'll go back to that. Alright, we're looking at the outlook for the next 5 to 7 days. We're looking at a heat wave in portions of the Central Plains, Midwest, Ohio Valley, the South, Southeast, Southwest. All the portions of the central and eastern areas will be affected by this massive heat wave that the National Weather Service has called it. This is going to be possibly, if people don't take the safety precautions, this could be a deadly heat wave also. So we're looking at temperatures in the pink shaded area: Colorado, Kansas, Nebraska, Oklahoma, Texas, New Mexico. In the pink areas, 95 to 105 degrees here in these areas. In the orange areas, that's Chicago, Illinois, Wisconsin, Dubuque, Iowa, portions of Omaha, just north actually, South Dakota, North Dakota, Indiana, western Ohio, south and central Michigan, Missouri, just about all Louisiana, Arkansas, southern and southern portions of Mississippi and Alabama, and all of Florida will be sweltering and portions of the temperatures up to 90 and 100 degrees. 85 to 95 in the red shaded area, all the way up in the northern Fargo areas, UP and Michigan here, and the southeast, as this will gradually start warming over the next couple of days, where temperatures will start off in the 80s and climb towards the middle of the week into the 90s possibly. With the 95 to 105 degree temps, there will be dew points to 100 to 110, possibly 115, especially in portions of Texas areas. This is going to be a very hot forecast, as stated by the song now. 90 degrees to 100 degrees in the orange shaded area. That's all these areas here could be up to 110 degree heat indexes. It's going to feel sticky, humid, forecast that you do not even want to be outside. It's going to be a turn on your air condition type of week and stay indoors, play a card game with the fam. That's going to be the type of day it's going to be, and that's the kind of day you want it to be, as people with heart problems are going to be suffering and lungs can't breathe during these hot times. Looking at the thunderstorm chances here, we're looking at thunderstorms for South Dakota, North Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, Illinois, Indiana, but we'll get back to that in a couple of minutes. Humid for these little areas here. All these areas in the center of the country will be very humid, and then getting into the middle week into this area, humidity is 80% and higher, and we're looking at dew points in the 70s for most of these areas. Fire danger also very high in these areas, as not as humid, most of the humidity going up here, which will be shown into the model forecast in a minute. Looking at the severe weather risk of this, we're looking at Storm Central severe weather. You got the jet stream right here in blue. We got the Friday's forecast. Montana, South Dakota, North Dakota, Minnesota, Nebraska areas, and Colorado, mostly for hail. Looking at isolated chance, and this is the best tornado chance in black here for some isolated tornadoes, probably not strong at all. We have this capped air mass here. We'll show the model in a little bit. Nebraska, Missouri, into Illinois here for capped air mass. Missouri, all this will all be capped area here. Also, we possibly could see some severe storms if they'd form on the flanking end of it here into this area. But we'll have to keep an eye on that, as the forecast models aren't in always agreement. For this area, over here in Chicago, Milwaukee, this is for Saturday and Sunday potential. Friday should stay dry, and this is for Friday area in red. Going into the weather models here, we have the GFS model here, showing these hot temperatures with the red. We're going to start it right now. There you go. And as you can see, there it goes. As you can see, this hot air dome just builds right there into Sunday, last until Tuesday, die down a bit, and then go back up again. We could see temperatures still climbing into hundreds into next Friday. That's going to be a prolonged heat wave indeed. Looking at twister data here, this will be the cap forecast starting right now. This is for the next 1 to 4 days here, looking at the darker shadings of blue, showing the darkest capped here atmosphere in the Great Plains that would be prohibiting shower and thunderstorm development. But as you can see, it's not as, let's get over to that. Right about Saturday right here, once we get into Saturday there, not looking at a huge capped air mass, so we can see some storms popping, and they may ride just about right down here into this area, as this area is not as capped. This isn't Friday, but this is Friday, not Saturday. But we can get some storms riding down that. For Friday's forecast, we could see storms like that. Let's change colors here. You can see some MCSs going across the lands like this. MCS is a bow echo. Strong damaging winds could occur into these portions of the areas which I have shown. But that's the forecast for the caps. Let's go to the humidity, and this is what I was talking about. Very humid air mass will be coming in off the Gulf, showed by the arrows here. Got portions of this area up into South Dakota, North Dakota, very humid, as long as Missouri and Illinois into Wisconsin and Michigan is very humid, as this Gulf of moisture will be just flowing northward. That's why it's very important to limit your time outdoors, because you're not even going to want to be outside. I can guarantee that. Looking at, this is day 3, let's go over to day 1 now. This is for tonight. Looking at Montana, Nebraska, South Dakota, North Dakota, Colorado offers slight risk, tornado 5%, wind 30%, hail 30%. Not a huge chance tonight. Into day 2 tomorrow, we're looking at a bigger chance if the cap's not in a huge place, but that is why that is probably crooked like that. It's because we could see, it doesn't want to work. That's alright. It doesn't want to work here, but we could see an MCS going through here, causing some troubles here for portions of Nebraska, South Dakota here, with damaging winds and few tornadoes into the area which I was shown. The bottom line here, let's go with the song here. We're looking at hot temperatures, 95 degrees. The pink area, Kansas, Nebraska, Colorado, New Mexico, Texas areas, Oklahoma, all very sweltering hot. Orange, 90 to 100 here. Portions of Illinois, Wisconsin, Minnesota, it's going to be a very hot day. Everyone limit their time outdoors for the next couple of days. 5 to 7 days to be in fact, as this heat wave here will not be stopping. Alright, portions of the red area, 85 to 95, Pittsburgh, Canton, Ohio, came to mind, Cleveland, Columbus, portions of Charlotte, Atlanta, Birmingham, Bluffton, Indiana. Here we're going to look at 90-degree temperatures starting most likely Monday or Tuesday, more likely. Now with this thunderstorms here, let's go back to this real quick. We can see some storms developing Saturday night or evening here. This could ride down the lake just like this. Now if they do that, we could see severe storms. It could be in an MCS form here, and we could see some damaging winds, especially with these gusty thunderstorms that could be coming through. But once again, the models haven't been so certain on this, so we'll have to get back to you on this. Looking at, we could also see some showers and thunderstorm activity into portions of Grand Rapids where I will be here. If any of this occurs, it'll be Saturday or Sunday likely, with mostly damaging winds and some large hail. It looks like the best threat for these areas. Everyone stay safe here. Please drink plenty of water. Keep in your safety minds here. With keep your kids indoors most of the time. Keep your pets and animals. Don't lock any kids in the car on accident. I don't think any of you guys would do that anyways. Limit your time outdoors and check out on your neighbors and elderly, as they have hard times in this very humid air mass. Everyone stay safe and have a great